Sunrise over the village of Drymen. It nestles in pleasantly rolling lowland countryside just a few miles southeast of the Highland boundary fault. It's the gateway to the east side of Loch Lomond and a crossroads on the long distance walking routes, and the start of today's Route 7 leg to Callendar. So here we are, starting off another leg of our National Cycle Route 7 Odyssey, this time Drymen to Callendar. It's 9th of May 2015, but since I forgot to charge the GoPro that day, there's also footage from a second run on the 5th of March 2016. So, Drymen to Callendar via Aberfoyle, 24 miles each way. It's very much a route of two halves and 2.5 hills, and that's all because of the Highland boundary fault, which runs southwest, northeast across the map. Roughly, it's lowlands to Aberfoyle, but the evidence of the fault, folds and ridges, is a couple of miles thick in places, so it's arguable where the highlands really start. On the subject of hills, there's a big one right out of Drymen from 55 metres to 216 metres over 2 miles, then down to 30 metres or so before climbing up one of those fault folds into Gartmore, where we reach 85 metres, before dropping down to the River Forth and Aberfoyle at about 20 metres. Then the big one, up through the forest from Aberfoyle, reaching 260 metres, before dropping down past Loch Drunkie to Loch Venachar for a reasonably flat 90 metre nice lochside run into Callendar. So where are we now? Just outside the Lomond Mountain Rescue Shed at the start of the climb out of Drymen. And you can see up ahead Gartmore in front of the mountains, and that's Ben Lomond up ahead there, and the wind is blowing from the north today, so that'll help me on the way back, but ooh, it is cold. Following the line of the Highland boundary fault, it just runs along there. That's that raised bit of land. So we're still in the lowlands just now, but when we get to Aberfoyle, or just before Aberfoyle, we'll go across the Highland boundary fault, and this is a decent sized wee hill up to Gartmore. Okay, so into Gartmore and up the main street. After Gartmore, there's a steep drop down towards Aberfoyle, Copeland, and the bridge here over the River Forth. It doesn't drop much between here and Stirling. Stirling's about 15 miles away over to the east. It only drops about 10 metres. Old World War II pillbox. And then we take a railway path, and this is where we cross the Highland boundary fault. And this is Aberfoyle, and this is where the highlands start. We'll get up there. Callendar 13.5. And a 10% hill. So we start on the Duke's Pass road, which is a busy road, but then head off into the forest. Here we go, into the forest.
So the route heads through the forest here at Aberfoyle, and underneath Go Ape you can see the zip wires above. Now the surface here is a lot rougher, and you really wouldn't want to do this on a road bike. The previous part from Drymen to Aberfoyle is fine on a road bike, although there are a lot of potholes in the road, but this is much more at mountain bike territory. Okay, so I'm walking. But that last bit, I was getting no grip at all on these tyres. This looks better. Well, this climb is pretty tough. Last time there was a detour onto the Duke's Pass Road because we're felling trees. That maybe made it easier. Oh boy, first time on the bike for 8 months. I'm feeling it. Well, I think we're nearing the summit now. So about 260 metres, and it's a lot colder up here than it was down in Aberfoyle. Way downhill bit. Does that mean we're at the top? Watch out for the signs, suggest that way. Yes, that is the top.
If you like another view stop, if you want the view like the one in the titles, back up and take a left here. And here's the map. So you're here and you want to head up to the Lochlan following that road on the left.
Should be a nice view.
It should be a nice view, but it's pretty rubbish if you stay on the path to the top. So you might want to go back down the path a bit, taking a right, drop the bike and head maybe 20 metres or so over fallen trees, stumps, etc. to the north, where there's a good clearing and the views. Watch your step though, there are a few things to trip over, and also if it's cold, some icy puddles you can step into.
Right, downhill now to Loch Venachar. Oh boy, it's cold, really cold. Wow. Loch Drunkie. Loch Drunkie. when the sun dips below the hills in the evening, it gets pretty cold here. Heading back down towards Aberfoyle through the forest and just pausing to listen to the birds. Got to keep an eye on the signs. Really cold and dark in this forest. Oh, my hands are freezing. Ah, lovely. Nice bit of sun. The ground here's so rough. I can't hold the brakes on tight enough. Let's stop myself coming down the hill. Ooh, ah! Oh!